All right, let's try to get an easy one going. Sure. Power of 3. Let's see what it is. Let's open up a Google Colab. And let's open this up because, all right. Given an integer, return true if it is a power of 3, otherwise false. Dude, this is like the... Okay. This is stupid. I'll try to see if I can do this from the first take. Oh wait, it has to be a power of 3. All right, so. Okay, I thought for a second, it's talking about if it's like divisible by 3, so it has to be a power of 3. Okay. Let's see. While n, so I'm going to do while n bigger than 1, I'm going to divide it by 3 and keep dividing by 3, I guess. Let's see. If n mod 3 not equals to 0, return false. Else n divided n equals n divided by 3. Okay, return true. So let's see if this works or I got something wrong. All right, let's check for this. That's okay. So this should be smaller or equals to 0. Okay. Nice, we got this one. I don't know how long it took, but it's good. Let's try another one. Reverse vowels of a string. Okay. Intersection of 2 arrays. This looks like it could be a little bit on the harder side of the easy one. Given 2 integer arrays, num1 and num2, return an array of their intersection. Set of elements that are present in both arrays. Each element must be unique, and you may return the result in any order. Okay, so only the ones that are present in both. So we're going to have, I guess, like a little dictionary here. And so, for example, let's name this scene equals this. I mean, we could just, let's try to brute force it. For n in nums1. If the n is not in this dictionary, then you're going to check it in the second one. If n in nums2, scene dot append n. Should be a set. How do you define a set in Python? Let's search with Bing, okay? Let's see. Just looking up the syntax. Curly braces or... So if you do this, is this going to work? Return scene. Let's see. Just looking up syntax. I mean, I could use a like a array, but okay. Let's just turn this into an array. All right, this is, let's try to go with a hard one now, rather a medium one. Find first and last position of element in sorted array. Given an array of integers sorted in a non-descending order, meaning this is a ascending order, but it can contain duplicates, find the starting and ending position of a given target value. Return -1 and if target is not found in the array, return -1 and -1. And it should be in a log, 0 log n complexity. All right. I guess, okay, so we're going to start from the beginning and the end and go from both sides until you find a value or until all right. Let's go. So Right, so I'm going to get two variables. L equals 0 and R equals, let's do blend nubs, right? And then so I wonder if we just do if we just do a regular way, just go, just start from the left and the right and try to go until we find them, if that's gonna match this complexity. Let's try doing this. So, let's do this for L in range. Or rather, let's do this. While nums L not equal to target, L plus equals 1. If L equals len nums, that means we didn't find anything. Return -1, -1. And then let's try to do the same for R, while nums are not equal target, R minus equals 1. If R equals 0, then no, we shouldn't need this. Return L and R. Seems to me this is this should be -1. This should also be -1. It's a problem. Oh, I got it. Right. What's happening here? So it goes through the target, and while this index is not equal to target, it's adding L, and then so it's an equals, for example, like 8, right? Comes to 8 and it stops, right? And then we have the L. But if it doesn't find the right thing until the end, okay, this should be below here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't know why this doesn't work, because right, nums target, let's see. Yeah, so this works here, and for some reason this doesn't work. Maybe if you put it in Python 3, it will work. Maybe they work differently. Okay. It's just a dumb edge case. All right. If it nums equals okay, this was pretty easy. It's supposed to be like a medium. Anyways, let's okay, let's try another one then. Since this is okay, jump game, I'm familiar with this. This one. Permutations. All right, let's try this. Seems like we've done a similar one before, but not this one. Given a collection of numbers that might contain duplicates, return all possible unique permutations in any order. Yeah, I remember doing this. I've done this already, so let's try another one. Bro, what? How is this a medium? What are you? So they want you to calculate want you to create a function that calculates the power, and they don't want you to use a built-in function, I'm guessing, like if you do this. Yeah, it's gonna work. And then, but that, I guess they want you to do not use this, whatever built-in power function they have. So we're gonna do this for I in range n x times equals x. Return x. What? What are you talking about? Okay. So apparently this doesn't This doesn't increment I. All right, let's do this. Let's see what's going on here. Print X. Let's see what's going on. 2, and then, yeah, okay. X equals 2. N equals 10. Output should be. So what's going on here? Two to the power of 10, right? Two times 2. Oh, wait. Wait a second. This shouldn't be X. This should be some other number. For example, let's put this at 1. Result. Yeah. This is what it should be like. Okay. All right, so this is, okay, so this is what makes it hard. So the N could be a negative, and you're gonna have to, yeah. All right, let's go back here. All right, so let's just do it for all the edge cases. So if N equals 0, return 1. If N is smaller than 0, so what's the negative? I forgot what the negative degree was. So if like negative 10, is it? Man, I gotta look this up. Negative power. Negative power degree. No. Yeah, negative exponents. So it's just 1 over the, it's just 1 over the, okay. Gotcha. If N is smaller than 0, then return X minus N. So 1 over minus N. Let's see if this works. Or is there some other dumb edge case? Time limit exceeded. Okay. X. Wait a second. res So what, all right, so this is a log n, isn't it? All right, what if we change the for loop for a while loop? All right, let's see. Let's see if this works. If a while loop is faster than a for loop. All right, so it still takes long. So you have to find a... Okay. You have to find a way that's faster than this. What is this? Analyze complexity. Okay. Yeah, it's an ON. And does it say here what kind of complexity they want? Okay. Doesn't even say the complexity. So, is this a Python thing? For example, let's just, let's convert this to C#. And let's see if this works with C#, for example. I want to see if this is just like a Python thing, or is this they do want you to all right, so yeah, time limit. So we got to bring down the time complexity, seems like. All right, I'm going to ask, what's the time complexity is ON. Right. They want something that's lower than that, so like a log n. How could that be done? So maybe you could, like, I guess, divide this number. So for example, like, you have this big number, you can divide it up in chunks, and meaning like Oh wait, x is 1 here. You could say something like if x is 1, bro, where's the, where did my editor go? Okay. What if you say something like, if x equals 1, return 1. Bro, what? No, wait. All right, let's go back to Python for a second. Let's see if n equals 1 or x equals 1, return 1. Sure. Right, let's kind of go through the discussion here a little bit. Yeah, so this person says something that I was thinking. So instead of like if say like x to the power of 10 is the same as x squared to the power of 5, right? Yeah, you can divide the big number into smaller chunks and do it that way. So for example, all right, let's go back here. Right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of ask ChatGPT why it fails if there is a big number. Maybe there's something, I don't know, why it fails if there is a big number. square x each step, and cut n in half each step. Yeah, this is kind of what I was thinking about, but what if n is not divisible by 2? And so it checks it here. Okay. Let's see if this solution kind of works. If they're, yeah, it does work. Okay. All right, I did fail this one. All right, let's just try one more. Let's try the last one and then okay, let's just do another easy one and wrap this up. I don't know how to do a bash scripting. Move zeros. Given an integer array nums, move all zeros to the end of it while maintaining the relative order of the non-zero element. Okay. All right, let's do this one too and wrap it up. Okay. So is there a function to remove something from an array? Remove element from Python list. So it should be okay, remove how do you remove by an index? Okay, so this is how you remove by an index, all right? For I in range len nums minus 1. What's happening? If nums I equals 0, and then I'm going to have another variable which will count as number of zeros, and I'll add that many zeros in the end, equals 0. Okay. Let's turn this into a while loop, because if you do a for loop, it's gonna mess up the index. That's how kind of the for loop works in Python. So while I smaller than len nums minus 1, else I plus equals 1. I equals 0. And count zeros plus equals 1. And then we're going to return nums plus count zeros times 0. What? Okay, I think this should work now. There should be an append like this, or extend rather. Okay, this works. All right, I guess let's wrap this up for today.